And welcome back into the morning show. We're on location this morning. We're out at Berkeley Bob's. We're visiting with all the morning crowd, and what a crowd it is. I know you're probably going to recognize some of the faces that you're going to see this morning, and some of them you might not know, but Berkeley Bob seems to be the place to go to be seen and to talk with people, and of course not to mention their great coffee. And Jerry makes some of the best muffins in the world right here at Berkeley Bob's. But we're going to visit and just have fun this morning and let you see what happens in Cullman, downtown Cullman, every morning. Wayne Smith is the owner of the Downtown Grill. Now, the Downtown Grill is just, we're on First Avenue. We're going to go down and take a right, go over what we call the viaduct, go over that viaduct, and there on the left, and that road that you're on is, what is that? That is 4th Street. So Wayne is on the left. Wayne, you've been doing that for how many years now?
12 years and 49 days.
No way. Has it been 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
Do you love it?
It's been fun, yes.
They are. Are any of the boys working now?
No, none of them. All of them's got jobs of their own. One selling insurance, one selling roof and metal, and one dispatching at Garrison's. Okay,
so everybody's got their little place now. Tell us a little bit about some of the things that you guys serve. I know you're known for your wings, and you're known for a lot of other things that my boys like. Tell us about that.
Well, from 15 flavors of hot wings, 15 different sandwiches, fried banana pudding, fried Twinkies, fried strawberry shortcakes, ranch fries, cheese fries, and about 7, 8 different salads.
Love the ranch fries. The fried Twinkies, the fried banana pudding. Now, is that something that you came up with?
Yes.
How did I know that? Wayne and I go back a long, long, long time. We used to ride horses together years ago. Can you imagine that? The two of us on horses together. I don't know. Do you still do that?
No, still don't do it. But if y'all catch her off guard and call her Gladys, she'll answer. But as far as the fried banana pudding, it is my own recipe, but I got it from a good friend of mine and a lot of other people's in Cullman, which is Dot Gudger.
Okay, Dot.
She brought me a recipe out of a magazine, and I converted it into a little bit something of my own style, but I went to her. She's the one that got me started on it.
That is too funny. I did not know that.
We're going to interview Jason Nunley today. Jason has started a new business here a while back, Dos IQ. And I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about it.
So Dos IQ is basically a wellness journal. I'm still a little chubby. I got a few pounds to lose, but I started off really fat, type 2 diabetes, all the sort of classic symptomology of getting a couple of years on you. And I started looking for solutions. I didn't like the solutions that were in the market, which was basically take drugs and keep getting fatter and keep getting sicker. And as I studied different solutions, diet, exercise, all these different protocols, and there's a myriad of gurus to tell you how to do the next greatest thing, I started tracking and keeping track. And one of the things I learned in my research and my personal experiences was the number one key to success in any personal change is to journal. All successful people journal. So I created Dos IQ to be a simple method of journaling the things you eat, the exercises you perform, your blood glucose measurements, all kinds of things to sort of give you a control panel. You can check that out at dosiq.com. It's available on iPhone. Every time I eat, I pull out my phone, take a picture of my food. It automatically puts that into a journal based on timeline, and all my glucose readings are the same way.
And you've lost how many pounds?
My latest experiment, which is a plant-based diet, I've lost about 45 pounds so far.
Plant-mixed diet, what is that?
Well, plant-based, I know an anathema to Southern culture. I don't eat any animal products right now. A friend of mine in Huntsville named Ray Cronice, I found him through a book called The 4-Hour Body. Another friend of ours, Tim Ferriss, wrote that book several years ago. And Ray and I met, and he convinced me to try some crazy thing out, which is just basically to drop all animal product from my diet. Doing that, I've lost about 45 pounds in the past 60 days. So hanging out at Berkeley Bob's with my one last vice, coffee, which apparently is an addiction that we all share. And I wanted to ask a friend of mine, Jonathan, how often do you come into Berkeley Bob's, and what do you do when you do come in here?
I come in at least 2 to 3 days a week, usually looking for Jason Nunley here, so we can talk or just hang out in general. Coffee is my favorite drink here, and I enjoy a chocolate brownie or a chocolate chip cookie.
That Ghirardelli brownie, is that one of your?
That's the one. I like that.
So you've had a little bit of a life change recently. What's going on? We hadn't caught up in a few days.
Well, recently we've went a new direction as far as I've left a company, Cash Acme, a local company here, and went with a training program with American National Insurance Company.
So you're an insurance guy now?
I am. Look forward to a long career in it.
So what kind of insurance are you going to be selling?
All of your personal lines, property, casualty, life insurance, also business policies as well.
And chocolate brownies.
Free chocolate brownies.
All right, awesome. So we have another one of our regulars in here. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about what you do when you come into the coffee shop?
Well, I'm Peggy Doss, and I love coffee, but I do the decaf because the real coffee hates me. But the best drink in the house, I have so more of this for Bob, is 20 below.
Oh yeah, that definitely. My daughter likes to get the 20 below.
I have one about once a week or two, maybe a month because it's the sugar. But that is the best drink. If you don't like it, I'll pay for it.
There you go. You have a guarantee by Peggy Doss. If you don't like it, she'll buy yours.
I'll pay 20 below. It's the best.
Now, I caught you down in Montgomery about a year ago at some restaurant. You go to Montgomery on a regular basis. What do you go down to Montgomery for?
Well, I have some friends there and sometimes have meetings there. And it's really a unique place. It's very popular. And I got the name of it in Montgomery. It's sort of like this, but it's much larger. It's got, I don't know how long it's been there, and it may be run by a family, I'm not sure, but it's a good place to eat.
So there's some really good place to eat in Montgomery. We have no idea what it's called. So I have another friend of mine that's a regular in here. Let me get him to introduce himself.
I'm Dennis Burse. I've been here all my life for 7 years. I come into Berkeley Bob because I like their coffee. That's coffee right there, boy. That's the best stuff I ever tasted. But I don't like coffee. But I do it because it's a social gathering here, so that's why I come here. I have a large gallery down the street if you ever need any custom framing. I also got a new gym if you need to get in fit. Other than that, I'm a laid-back guy. I mind my own business. Don't get involved in much things. Yeah.
So, Dennis, I got to ask you about the art. You actually are a collector. I've actually looked through your collection, and I want to ask you about what you have, and do you sell those pieces of art?
On occasion, I've been known to sell some of it, yes. And I've been collecting most of my life. We have an extensive collection of artwork. Original lithographs, engravings, woodcuts, and etchings. You know the story. Chagall's, Matisse, unknowns, Dali.
Okay, here at Berkeley Bob's with David Self, and David Self is another regular at Berkeley Bob's, and he likes to show us tricks. So, David, I want you to show us what you can do.
Do it like this, right here.
I've got my coffee. I've got my apricot pecan muffin that Miss Jerry makes, and going to have a great day. And of course, we hope that you've enjoyed meeting all the people that hang out at Berkeley Bob's just about each and every day. Have a great day.